What's happening in your life right now has a very big purpose for you. And I want you to embrace the changes that are finding you at this point, because all these changes are like preparing space. So everything that's truly meant for you to fully embody can manifest. And right now you're like in a path of preparation for who you truly can be. And you're noticing these signs that your frequency is rising because you're becoming more confident, you're becoming more clear, you're seeing things as they truly are. Like your eye of truth is opening and you're getting more clear about what you truly want, what you need, and what's good for you. And when you get clear about all these things, then your energy field changes and you start attracting more of what you need so you can become all that you can be. Okay? If you're feeling that, let me know. And if you're ready for the whole message, let's go. The universe is saying too that the right people are entering your life. Those who are meant for you will find their way. Trust in divine timing and let go of any doubts, my friend. Your soul connections are on their way. Today I want to talk a little bit about the science you can notice in your life that you're moving into a higher vibration, into a higher frequency. But before we start, I want to say thanks to everyone for joining our Patreon community for more exclusive content on energy updates and other more precise guidance. Thank you so much for becoming a part of the community. And now let's go into the message. So firstly, how are you doing today, my friends? Let me know in the comment section. How are you flowing through these times of incredible shift? And what are your signs you're noticing in your life that your frequency is growing? Because the first sign is that synchronicities become a daily occurrence. Have you noticed that? Like meeting synchronicities, not just numbers, not just little things, but the right people enter into your life when you least expect it. And they just bring to you the right information, and sometimes it just happens like someone opened door for you because you've been doing the work and things started, breaking through. You've started breaking through. Have you started breaking through, my friend? I know you did. I know it started for you. So this is a very wonderful sign that we start to experience on our journey. When we start noticing all these synchronicities, all serendipities, we start noticing these tiny moments of coherence where suddenly everything starts to feel like we're supported. The universe is supporting you, God is supporting you, and you're on the right path. The second sign is that you feel an inner sense of peace and calm. Is that you, my friend? Are you feeling it right now? Maybe you're feeling it right now. Let me know. This is a sign that your frequency is rising. Look, on lower frequencies, you're in stress, you're in fear, you're in worry. But you've decided for yourself, I don't want to stay there. Like, I deserve so much more. I deserve peace in my heart. I deserve clarity in my mind. And I deserve purpose in my soul, connection in spirit. So you've started living your life according to your values, according to the nature's principles, the law of vibration. You've started implementing the knowledge of nature, like what you do pays off, what you invest gets returned. And everything has its tides, right? Sometimes you grow, sometimes you fall, but you're moving forward. That's why you have a sense of peace in your heart because you know you're walking on divine path. Like nothing works against you when you walk in spirit, right? When you walk with the universe inside your beautiful heart, when you walk with God, or whatever is your belief, when you have this firm, grounded roots, firmly grounded roots in the spirit of inspiration, everything always works out. And even if it doesn't seem like that, you have a sense of peace in your heart because you know that everything happens at divine timing. This is a sign that your frequency is growing, rising, and getting more aligned with all the good stuff. Are you feeling that? The third sign is that manifestation happen effortlessly. Like you're not working hard anymore for things to manifest, they actually just find you. And recently we've been receiving so many messages, actually, like feedback from many of you writing, hey, after so many years my life started shifting and I've started getting all the things I always wanted, and so many things are happening in my favor. And I'm always smiling when I see these messages because, oh, you're doing it right. You're doing it right. You're feeling the vibe. And I'm proud of you. And look, for everyone who may feel it's not happening to me, because I also see many of you still going through something, no? Also, that is a wonderful manifestation. It may not seem like that, but that's how you filter yourself. Sometimes you need triggers, sometimes you need pain, sometimes you need something that awakens you, that says to you, hey man, it's time to move yourself to a new direction. It's time to detach from these toxic people. It's time to say no to these stupid things and walk the path that's meant for you. So eventually, one day you wake up to such a degree that you can say thanks to everything that hurt you, because it opened you up to a new level of knowing what you truly deserve. So that's when you become truly grateful, right? And it's another sign of a high frequency. You naturally just become grateful for everything that's finding you, for everything that's being a part of your life. You find reasons to be grateful, even in dark things. You notice this is how I grow. Like sometimes I need tension. Sometimes I need like a little, this pushes that will push me out of the comfort zone, because I know that the life I want is not in my comfort zone. So by staying in the comfort, I will not get it. I will not manifest it. So sometimes certain things need to push you out. And that's why you should be grateful for them. You should also be grateful for toxic people, because they open your eyes so you can know that you deserve better, right? You deserve to be treated better. You deserve some respect, right? You deserve some respect. So start respecting yourself and move away if that's your situation. But finding reasons to be grateful for more frequently, like naturally you just experience these moments of gratitude, like your heart just opens up and bloom. It's a sign of a higher frequency. The next sign is that you attract great supportive people into your life. Great supportive people come to you. They give you a hug and they say to you, you got this. Woman, you got this. Man, I got you. Or whatever. They come to you because, there are soul contracts. You've heard about that. It means that at the time when you will be the most lost, this other soul will come to you and show you the light. Some will be like, lighthouses in your life. They will show you a direction. Some will be the ones that will truly open your hearts and they will teach you how to love. And some will be the ones that will actually open your eyes and teach you how you don't deserve to be treated. Also, those people are important because they teach you how to be a better human being. So you can say thanks to everyone that come across your path. But at the same time, you can say, hey, screw you, I will walk my path, or whatever. So the point is that you learn to set boundaries and walk your path. But the right support comes to you when you're ready, when you're doing the work. And this is a great sign that you're moving into a higher vibration, and so much of support is coming to you. Like when I've started doing this work, I've started meeting so many people that introduced me to the right information. Some introduced me to the right people. Some even introduced me to the right clients, and so much more. It all started happening because I've started moving myself into a new direction. When I've started raising my frequency, I actually became more magnetic for all this support that was always meant for me. And that same support is meant for you when you start raising your frequency. And this term of raising your frequency, it basically just means that you stop tolerating the life that you don't want to live anymore, and therefore you start asking bigger questions like what you truly want, what your dreams call you to become, or who your dreams call you to become, what you're passionate about, what brings you joy, all of that, right? All of that starts kinda opening up in you, guiding you towards that light that inspires you. Then the next sign that you are moving into a higher vibration is that you're noticing your energy levels are getting higher and higher. Like you just have more energy, you just have more enthusiasm, which basically means being fused with spirit, right? You just feel like you would be infused with more energy. Because most probably you've started eating right, you've started drinking enough of water, you've started sleeping right, you've started doing the right things that are in alignment with you, you've started meeting the right people, having these deep conversations, you've started doing more of what you love, more of what you're passionate about, and your energy levels started growing, reaching higher heights. And you've started to feel like there's so much more you can do, and there's so much more you actually want to do. You become curious, like what else you can achieve, what else can you create, who can you become, right? You became quite passionate about many different things. It's all a sign that you're getting into a higher frequency. Sometimes it's experience, like you could just do something all day long, like you find something you're passionate about, you could do it all day long. So then when you reflect on your past, when you had, this low energies, you may notice, oh, it's because I was doing the wrong things. And that's when you become more aware of the wisdom behind energy management. Why it's so important, because when you learn to manage your energy well, then you'll slowly start to see how sacred your energy is. When you invest it into the right things, you get returns, right? Right returns that just feed you with this high energy you've invested into something. Like every time I'm painting, every time I'm doing these videos, I feel recharged after that. So I just get back what I'm giving, and that's so beautiful. Another sign that you're moving into a higher vibration is that you feel deeply connected to nature. Like you go outside and it's like you would be home. Is that you? Watching the ocean moving and it's like, oh, I'm feeling myself here. Or you walk into the forest and it's like, well, what's going on? Feeling very, very grounded there. This is a sign that you've begin to notice that you're a part of this ecosystem. You're a part of the creation of the cosmos. Nature doesn't end at the top of the trees, right? And in the depths of the oceans. Everything is nature. The universe, the stars that you see in the night sky, they're so proud that they've made someone like you. It's all nature, the cosmos, all the movement. the circulation of planets, it's all nature, and suddenly you just feel all of that. Is that you feeling all this movement? Feeling like being affected sometimes with all these astrological events and all the energy shifts that are happening? Well, it means that you've started feeling the connection. It's like coming back home, noticing I'm part of all of that. So many times you can draw inspiration from all of that. You can go into nature and you observe how everything is working so perfectly well, and you may just feel inspired by it. Like you can get back into society and bring some coherence there. Like, hey, many of you are like lost a little bit. We need connection. We need real conversations, and you just bring it on because you know what matters. This is a very beautiful thing that's happening right now to many people, so let's celebrate that. Let's celebrate that, my friends. The next sign you're moving to a higher vibration is that you are feeling this inner guidance and intuition more clearly than ever before. You're feeling guided. You feel like when you don't know what to do, you're just overwhelmed. But actually, deep inside, you know exactly what you need to do. Sometimes you just need some quietness. Sometimes you need to do what's hard. Sometimes you need to actually do what you're the most afraid of. When you listen to your intuition, you just know what you need to do. And as your frequency is rising, your intuition actually is becoming your guru, your guide, your teacher. And therefore, you're trusting it more. And when you start trusting your intuition more, you start noticing that actually this is your greatest guide, right? This is your compass. And every time you follow it, great things follow you, right? Another powerful thing that just happens because you started trusting your intuition. Another sign is that negative thoughts and emotions dissolve much quicker than before. You actually notice, well, these thoughts have nothing on me. Like you might notice sometimes you fall into more negative thinking, but you easily recognize like you're not attached to your thoughts anymore. You're not identified with your thoughts anymore. Emotions, you notice them as the byproduct of certain mental activities. So you understand that your emotions are like the chemical process in your body that happens usually as a byproduct of certain mental reaction to something. And you're not identified by it anymore. Sometimes when you feel very emotional about something, you just need to ground a little bit or move your body a little bit. Like go for a run, go for a walk, do a workout, do something heavy, something strong. And you notice, well, you have so much more control over how you feel and how you think. That's why your negative thoughts and negative emotions dissolve so quickly now. It's a sign that you're in a higher frequency. You're not attached so much to what happens. You're rather observing what's happening and just, responding to it according to what's the most appropriate, right? The next sign you're moving into a higher vibration is that you're getting more creative. You're becoming more creative and more inspired. So creativity starts to be born within you, and inspiration comes from within. Like I remember when I started painting, I just started seeing visions in my mind's eye. It was not like something I've seen before somewhere outside. It just came to me from within. I just saw a vision. That's why I actually wanted to learn to paint. I felt inspired, and when I've started doing that, I've started seeing more of these visions. So I've started painting them. And that's what led me to what I'm doing today. So on AttractPassion.com you can see all of my art. And if any of it resonates with you, well, maybe it has something to say to you. Many times they're very, energetic, and some people just find them very inspiring. I find them inspiring. I love to look at them, because sometimes I'm surprised, like, how was it possible to be created? This is another sign of a high frequency. Sometimes you do something that you can't even believe that it happened through you. I just say thanks to the universe, because many times I just don't know how to do something, but then I just do it. I follow it, like I trust that it will work out. And when you have these inner dialogues with yourself, where you really start trusting yourself and start listening to yourself and start noticing what kind of ideas are finding you, what kind of visions or inspiring insights are finding you. And if you do something with them, well, you will just get more of them. You will just get more and more and more of this kind of inspiration. That's how the universe actually pushes you into a creative process where you become a part of the creation. And that's where you start to receive rewards for your work, because now you're being a part of a very sacred process in life. That's why you should never ignore ideas that are finding you, because if you don't take action with them, they will just go to someone else. Universe will just choose someone else. So pay attention to all these ideas that are finding you. And the last sign that you're moving into a higher frequency is that you're just naturally getting this sense that everything will work out. You don't have this worry anymore. Like, you live in trust. You live in knowing. You don't have like a belief. I believe it will work out. You don't live in beliefs anymore. You live in knowing. I know it will. Like, I feel, I know, and it will. And this is the most powerful state you can embody, because you're not questioning things anymore. You're not worrying anymore. You don't fall into fear because you're not sure if it will work out. You just know that it will. And when you know what to do, you do it. When you don't know what to do, you let go of the need to control things, to control the outcome, to any need to manipulate things. You just do what's in your power to do, and you let go, so the right things can happen, right? You walk with flow, and when you walk with flow, sometimes that stream gets you to move faster, and sometimes that stream gets you to move slower. You don't rush the process. You move with the process. And therefore, you observe how everything just unfolds when it needs to. You're not in a rush. You're not in a hurry. You just do what you need to do. And then you let go and enjoy your life. And then you just see what happens. My friends, I hope you found a great value in today's message. I'm sending you lots of love, blessings, and power. Thanks to everyone for joining our Patreon community once again. Thanks to everyone for supporting my art in our store, AttractPassion.com, and it's a store I Draw My Passion. You can find all of my art there, prints of my art, original paintings, some of guided meditations, stickers are very cute. Check them out. And to anyone who would love to work with me one-on-one, I'm also offering coaching, so you can actually work with me one-on-one. Check it out. The link is in the description of this video. And till next time, one love.